writing about something, you embody whatever that topic is on a whole new level. Because even though you might understand something or believe in something in a certain way, when you go to write about it, when you go to explain that feeling to other people, how do I do that with words? I really need to embody what I am talking about in order to share this with other people. And part of the whole Surge book series that I'm working on at the moment is really making sure that the information that I'm trying to portray through these different books is hit as powerfully as they can be, so you can receive the information in the way that you need. The first book is about manifesting money, but coming from a place of desire instead of a place of wanting or needing. And that's what I wanted to talk a little bit more about today is the difference between a need, a want, and a desire. We know what a need is. It's something we need in our human survival. So it's all those basics that we need, like food and shelter and water and air to breathe. They are things that we need. They are logical, they come from our brain, they are things that we believe we have to have in order to continue living as a human in this reality that we believe in right now. A want then is more emotional. A want is something that could be a need, but it's something that is attached with an emotion. It's, ooh, that is something that I would like. That is something I would like to have. That is something I would like to experience. A want comes from the heart. It comes from that emotion that you will feel in the wanting of it and in the receival of it. So it's a level up from the need. It's something that is personal to you. It's something that will be different than a basic need. Then we have desires. And depending on what beliefs you're holding on to and what you think that word is and what it means to you, you can look at a desire as something, ooh, no, we shouldn't have desires. We shouldn't have things that are beyond our needs or beyond our wants. But the desires are something that is physical. It's something that's felt within the body. It's something that I see as being driven from something a lot deeper within ourselves. And sometimes, depending on where you're at and where your beliefs are and what you believe to be true for you right now, your desires may be hidden, your desires may be different, and it's only through the experiences that you have and going after those other things that you may want or need that will either allow those desires to be seen or to be totally hidden. But there is so much power that comes from the strength of a desire. And it's interesting to see that many people believe that the most important aspirational feeling we can have is from the way that we need something. So if we need money for food, we will do whatever we can to go get that, to feed our family, to pay a bill, to do whatever it is. If it is something that we need for our survival, we will go after it no matter what. If it's something that we want, sure, we may go after it, maybe not as critical as the need, because if that want is perceived as an up level from the thing that you actually need, well then, it doesn't matter if you don't have it. You can still want it. You can still strive for it, but you may not have that passion to it because you don't need it to survive. But then a desire is like the cream on top. It's like I definitely can still survive without having a desire. I don't need to have the desire in order for me to exist, to breathe air, to eat, to live, whatever it is. Those desires will get put to the bottom of the list. But if you desire something that is an actual need, it gives it a whole different frequency to what it actually is. There's a totally different tone depending on how you are attaching whatever it is that you are going after. If you said, I need $50 versus I want $50 versus I desire $50, they all have totally different tones and they are felt totally different within the body. When you desire something and it's coming from the depths of who you are and something that just lights all those cells within your body and illuminates those coded frequencies of who you are, that desire will drive you further towards everything else that comes underneath that in that want and need bracket. Because if you're desiring $50, it's going to feel a lot more less needy. It's not going to come from a place of lack. It's not in that wanted state where you could be bringing that idea from ego. It's coming from a place that's within who you are through the frequency of yourself in a way that you desire to have that thing. And what happens is, because you're desiring it and it's making you feel good and it's making you feel alive and powerful and full of possibilities, you're increasing that vibration. You are allowing the idea of whatever it is that you are desiring to come to you, instead of putting it in a state of, I need this now, and, you know, possibly rejecting it because you are so rigid and so focused and so end resulted in the way that you want whatever that thing is that you are desiring. Because we seem to think that, well, the needs are the things we actually need, so they should be the things that we go for. But if we go for the desire is driving that energetic force of who we are. It's going to put us in a better state of mind. It's going to give us all those feel-good hormones. It's going to make us actually feel into that thing that we want more. It's going to give us more ways in which we can allow new ideas to come in and to allow our intuitive thoughts to help us bring those desires to life, versus when you're in that state of, oh, I need this and I'm going to do this and this is how it's going to come to me. You are finiting the result. You're not giving it the opportunity for it to grow and come to you naturally in their own way based on what that desire is. And the only way that you are going to know or feel the difference is to try it. Because it's easy for me to come in here and say, oh no, you need to desire everything. So think about something that you need right now, something that you think that you need to have in order to survive. Change it into a want and see if it feels different. And then change it into a desire. See if you can feel it differently in your body. See if you can allow it to vibrate on a different level, to bring a different feeling towards that thing that you actually need, and see what the difference is. Because once you start doing that, you are going to start bringing more of those things to you. You are going to start unlocking more desires. You are going to start bringing more of the things that you actually want to you, instead of just operating from a place of lack and creating this is the only way it can happen and results. And you'll be blocking so many other things to come to you. So try it. Let me know. See if it feels different.